Hello everyone. I thought I would share a few thoughts on the current state of events in the world and in our own lives. So, we're seeing the light is beginning to shine on the darkness, and the things that were once hidden are now coming to the surface for us to see, as we've seen over the past few years. So, one thing that's really exciting is people speaking up for freedom in places that had a lot of restrictions. In Canada, the truckers convoy, incredibly inspiring, just absolutely amazing what they're doing. And in spite of, if you hear any media reports saying there's violence or racism or hate of any of that kind, again, I'm not there, so I don't know, but I have some friends who are there. And that's if there is one person who might have some violence, and then the media will find that person and only show that, but and skew it, right? We know that's what they do. But I've seen some clips of just singing and drumming, and there's little balloons with hearts of love and just donations pouring out for these truckers. It's just absolutely amazing. It is the new earth. It is this beautiful just expression of joy and sovereignty and support, the community supporting each other. And there's 50,000 people involved with this at least. It's just absolutely amazing. So that's a big deal. I mean, there's always more than is seen, right, beneath the surface, but it's a big deal. The other thing that is happening is we're in Mercury Retrograde season. It's almost done, thank goodness, at the end of this week. But what I've noticed, and even experienced in my own life a little bit, is people who are, on the same page, like-minded, the friends, your supporters, there's been some infighting, some conflict. And, people seeing, wanting to take something in a certain direction, and the other people want to do it in this direction, or just, just personality issues, or just, energetic stuff that's bubbling to the surface. And this is what happens when we are squeezed, when we're pushed so intensely. And again, the energies that's what they want us to do, is fight with each other and not focus on what they're doing. And again, I don't want to emphasize the victim mentality of what's being done to us, but it's pretty clear that is exactly what's been happening over the past few years for many of you. By the way, isn't this beautiful? What's behind me? My cousin Grace had made this for us. It was a wedding present, and I was like, I need to stand in front of that because it's so beautiful. So what I wanted to offer is just, if you're experiencing that type of just energy, you're not alone. That's just wait it out, ride out the wave. Try to have compassion for other people in your life. We're all going through this intense pressure. I did a reading for somebody the other day, and of course I won't share who it was or anything that was personal or confidential to this person. But in the reading, I picked up on just lifting of restrictions in many places, that the COVID narrative is falling apart and people are waking up. So that's something to be hopeful for. Of course, do what feels right to you. In terms of navigating all this, I live in a place where there's some places going into fear that are, coming, even in individual localities, towns are bringing back some mandates because they're in fear. And the more we can just not allow ourselves to be triggered by that, and to just allow that to happen, allow the people to have their experience of fear and the restrictions that brings them, the more we can disengage from that and not allow ourselves to go into anger or fear around what that could mean. Again, it just means that there's some more fear to be transmuted in that place. And this is how it will be transmuted. It's seen literally in front of your face. So, and with other people in our lives, we're all doing the best we can. And yes, we all have different ways that we think we want to, that we feel we can accomplish things as we create the new earth. Is the more we can have compassion for those who are seeing things differently. We all have different vibrations. The more we're going to get through this. So don't go into fear. Keep the hope. Much love. Bye-bye.